All right, diving into real estate today. And I know it can be, well, kind of intimidating, especially like if you're just getting started.
Yeah, for sure. It's a big world out there, real estate. Lots to wrap your head around.
Absolutely. So many people reach out and they're like, where do I even begin? Luckily, we found this blog post and it seems to have, well, some answers.
Oh, yeah. What's the post called?
It's from, get this, the real property expert. Catchy, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, straight to the point.
Right. And the title, Scared of Real Estate. 8 Ways You Can Ensure You Win.
8 ways to win, huh? That's a pretty bold claim.
Right. Like, is it really that simple? What do you think? Can you just, like, check off a list and boom, you're a real estate mogul?
Well, if it were that easy, everyone would be flipping houses.
Yeah.
I think the winning part is more about feeling confident in your decisions.
Oh, I like that. It's about strategy, not just, like, luck.
Exactly. It's like you wouldn't climb Mount Everest without a plan
Yeah.
and the right gear, right?
No way.
This blog post is kind of like giving you that game plan, that toolkit for tackling real estate.
Okay, I'm into this analogy. So should we, like, unpack these 8 tips?
Right.
Because I gotta say, I've been there, scrolling through listings, feeling totally overwhelmed.
Totally. You could be a jungle out there.
For sure. So where do we even start? Like, what's the first step to avoid that deer in the headlights feeling?
Well, the blog jumps right into it with tip number 3. Define what you're looking for.
Okay, that seems, like, kind of obvious.
Right. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many people just dive in without a clear vision.
Oh, I totally get that. It's like going to a buffet starving and just piling your plate with whatever looks good in the moment.
Exactly. You end up with a mishmash of food and regret.
The food coma is real.
With real estate, you want to avoid that buyer's remorse coma. So before you even look at listings, figure out those non-negotiables. What are your must-haves in a property?
Yeah. Like, do you absolutely need a home office? Is a big backyard for your furry friend essential?
Exactly. Getting that clear picture up front will save you so much time and energy down the line.
So you've got your must-have list, you're scrolling through listings, maybe even, like, doing some virtual tours. Then what?
Tip number 1, research. The blog calls it due diligence, and it's crucial. Don't just fall for those pretty pictures.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's so easy to get swept up in the staging and the fancy photos.
Right. But you got to look beyond the surface. Dig into the property history, check for any potential issues like, are there zoning changes coming up that could impact the neighborhood?
Oh, that's a good point. I remember this one time my friend bought this amazing house, right?
Yeah.
But then, like a month later, they found out the street was slated for major construction. Talk about a rude awakening.
Ouch. Yeah, those hidden surprises can be a real headache. And that actually brings us to like another key takeaway.
Which is, don't go it alone.
Exactly. The blog emphasizes working with a good realtor.
Oh, that makes sense. They probably know all the insider stuff.
Right. Think of them like your real estate Sherpa. They've navigated this terrain before. They know the ins and outs of the market. They can spot those red flags you might miss.
And they speak the language, which, let's be honest, all that legal jargon in contracts can feel like a foreign language.
For real, a good realtor can translate all that for you, make it less overwhelming.
That is super key. So we've talked about clarity, research, and getting support. Is there anything else from this list of 8 that really jumped out at you?
Yeah. You know, financial preparedness is huge, EE.
Oh, yeah, money talk. Always important, but maybe even more so with real estate.
Totally. The blog emphasizes getting pre-approved for a mortgage before you even start seriously house hunting.
Oh, that's smart. So you're not like falling in love with a house you can't afford.
Exactly. It's about understanding your budget from the get-go.
Setting yourself up for success from the start.
100%.
So I guess the big takeaway from this blog, and really from our conversation, is it's about going from feeling scared to feeling empowered in the real estate world.
Yeah, I love that. This blog gives you some really tangible steps you can take. But it also made me think, this whole idea of winning in real estate
Yeah.
was kind of subjective. What does winning actually mean to you? Like, is it finding that perfect place to call home? Is it building long-term wealth through property? Maybe it's something else entirely.
That's a really good question to ask yourself. What does success in real estate look like to you? Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
Yeah, defining your own version of success.
Love it. And, we're here to help you navigate all of this. This is just the start of the conversation. So what resonated with you? What questions are you still wrestling with? Let us know.
We're in this together.
Absolutely. All right. Until next time.